Hey Taurus, and welcome to your tarot love reading. What I strongly suggest, Taurus, is to check out my description box below while I'm drawing cards for you. What I'm really picking up for you, Taurus, right now, of course, you always feel a connection with your person, right? What I'm really seeing here is a twin flame connection right off the bat. Because no matter what's going on in your life, Taurus, you're feeling that strong pull towards your person, that love connection you have with them. In fact, I'm seeing your kundalini's entwined here. So most likely, Taurus, you most likely had sex with your person recently. But after you had that sex, somehow they didn't reconnect with you after that. That's why you're sitting here watching tarot, like, wondering why they kind of ghosted you after that. But that's quite natural, to be honest with you, with this twin flame connection that we have here. It's an experience that all of us experience. And what it's really showing me, Taurus, is that you just gotta learn how to work on yourself. Because if you're having any time of separation from your person, it's time for you to work on yourself. It gives you time to actually reconnect with yourself, to learn more about yourself. Because what's showing up in reading is that you're trying to search for that answer. You're on your journey to find why you can't constantly have this connection with your person. Let's draw the rest of your cards here, Taurus. Well, one reason is that you're kind of ignoring your inner child. Your inner child is actually begging for your attention, Taurus. Do you know how to connect to your inner child? And look at it. Like off in the distance there is a waterfall, right? So you understand that you have abundance here, but look at your inner child's cup is empty. How come you're not? How come you're ignoring your inner child, instead of giving your inner child all that it needs? Most likely, this is reflecting your own childhood, Taurus. In your own child, your parents probably neglected your own emotional needs. So you don't even know how to satisfy your own emotional needs because you weren't shown that when you were a child. And so now you're in adulthood trying to figure out why you don't feel emotionally abundant. This is showing up in your own reading. You're thinking that your twin can fulfill that emotional abundance, but you have to have it for yourself first. That's why the Ace of Cups is in the background there. You're not attached to that Ace of Cups. You know, okay, like, in this journey, of course, we know about our emotions, right, Taurus? We know about emotions. It's part of our human experience here. But how connected are you to your own emotions? Because right now what I'm seeing is that since your inner child is showing that you're not even giving your inner child the emotional support it needs, it means that you don't even have abundance of emotions to even give to your own inner child. So if this is ringing true for yourself, Taurus, I highly recommend getting the Master Program. Because it's going to dive deeper into how to secure your inner child so it could be at ease and so it could be abundant and feel safe within you, feel safe and secure. Because when it comes to the Chariot, which is strongly attached to Cancer and energy, Cancer is all about that watery goodness, right? About those emotions. And you're thinking that since it's being attached to excuse me, I'm not gonna really be too concerned what card that is because we got the Chariot card, but what I'm really seeing here is your person here, and it's in reverse here, and even your inner child is having to do inner child work too, and that's really the key to your connection to him. That's the thing that you're gonna have to concentrate on right now, Taurus, is your inner child work. If you don't know how to do your inner child work properly, then you're not going to have that connection with the person that you ultimately do deserve to have with them. But you have to secure your connection with your inner child first. Because your inner child is your true authentic self. Because one thing about children is they're authentic. Children are authentic. So your inner child is your true authentic self. Right now, your inner child is showing you that it's starving for your attention and it doesn't have enough emotional support to feel secure that way. In fact, a lot of times your emotions are kind of rough. It's being showed by that one card there, right? Emotions can be kind of rough at times. So Taurus, if your emotions are getting the best of you, that's most likely why your masculine feel is like he's walking away from you and leaving you feel kind of emotionally abandoned. Because there's one cup missing, right? The cup is meant for you. The cup is meant for you. Mind you, the cup is up here, right? So if you put this cup together, then you're going to be emotionally satisfied. But you're looking for your person to fulfill your cup. But you have to learn how to do it for yourself first. Mind you, we carry both the masculine and feminine energy within us. That's what the moon and the sun are being combined here for. To show you that you have to learn how to balance out your masculine and feminine energy. Because the moon is about that feminine energy, the masculine is about the sun energy. You have to learn how to balance out those energies so you can feel empowered and balanced within yourself. So that when you have that inner union, basically, you can have it with your person instead of going in and out all the time. Because we're meant to have a stable union with our person. But it requires you to do the inner work so you can feel whole and complete within yourself. Instead of going through those endless cycles. Because that wreath represents the world in this deck. You know this is true for yourself. Look at that horse. It's white, right? And you know that your masculine's passionate about you, always, just like you are with him. He's dressed up in that red robe. Red represents passion. Are you feeling victorious in your connection, though, right now, Taurus? Because if you were, you wouldn't be watching tarot. But what I'm seeing here is that you have a lot of inner child work to do. And if you want to know how to do your inner child work right, get the master program down below. It's going to dive deeper into that aspect of yourself, and it's going to show you how to do inner child work properly. It even has journals for you to record your progress and give you all the steps necessary for you to create a safe place for your inner child. And it's going to be something you're going to go over and over again until you start living it. You go over and over and over again until you start living it. Until your inner child is at ease, right? Until your inner child is at ease. And this could be its true self. That's what your inner child is for, to show you how to be its true self. What I'm also seeing here is reference to the tree of life. Do you know what the tree of life is all about? Well, if you get the special today, it incorporates the tree of life in there. You might not realize that at first when you get that special, because you don't understand what the tree of life is about to begin with. So Taurus, what I'm seeing here is that if you want connection and an eternal physical union with your person, which I know that you are, because it's showing up in your reading, Taurus, to get both the union package and the master program. That's what you need to be able to have an everlasting connection, not only up there, but down here in your human experience too. Because that's what is needed for your person to come towards you. Because right now, you're only feeling it, because it's in reverse. You're always going to feel it. You're always going to feel it. I see the Kundalini there glowing. So you are feeling it, because the Kundalini is the sexual part of us. It's glowing in this card here, which just shows me that you have strong sexual desires for a person, Taurus. So if that's the case for you, you want to be with a person and fulfill those sexual desires with your person, because maybe you probably try it with other people and it just doesn't even compare, right? It just doesn't compare. So you want to have that sexual union, which is showing up in those two Kundalinis intertwined there. And you want that to be always connected with your person that way. Then you're going to have to have that for yourself first, that inner connection. So start off with a master program, like I suggested already. Invest in that, start studying it, start living it, and see how it transforms your life. It's transformed mine and many other people too. Well, I love you a lot, Taurus, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.